Okay, so I'm back with Sun and Aries, Mars and Sagittarius. Whoa. Oh. Talking about, I don't want to say all over the place, but there is a certain energy, like roamer type energy, darting from thing to thing, person sometimes, passionately slaughtering the person, like pinning them down. I'm not fighting, necessarily, but I'm just saying, like, pin them down, like where they can't get up because your passion is so strong. You shower them with attention, you focus on them just to say, okay, I'm bored now, I need some time over here, get off my back. That is what we're dealing with this placement, bruh. You just don't see one thing. You can't see one thing. You have to see the broad aspect. You have to experience on a broad level. And you spread your energy so freaking thin. You got to be careful because you can make promises to people and situations, but it's hard to live up to. You see what I'm saying? And you burn out extra quickly. You can. And you gotta be willing to leverage your energy. You burn out extra quickly, and then you need your space. Your attention span and focus is really short, unless there's some other things in the chart. But right now, it's short because you'll dive in. You'll be like, man, this is my vision. This is what I want to happen. You will dive in head first, strong even. And I'm talking like moving like 100 miles per hour, out passing the competition, beating other people out. Just at the end of the day, for you to burn out. You are the true hair in the Taurus and hair situation. You could be. Because you can miss those things that you need, the important things. You could forget to be strategic. Forget to be strategic. Because you might not be paying attention to like all the other things that are going on. You're not paying attention to the fact that the hair is just creeping up on you. You're like, man, I'm tired right now. Let me take a rest. So I feel like this. You are a good person. I feel like to lead people, to go get things set up. You'll be a good person to like to have multiple businesses set up, or that travels. You could like to travel a lot. Travel like a traveling preacher, or like somebody that's a professor or something like that, but teaches online to where like you can travel, but wherever you go to travel, you can still get your work done. You need like a long rope. You're somebody that's good. Getting into occupations and stuff like that is very, very good for you. You need somebody that you need that range, okay, so that you can roam. You don't really want to be in one place for too long. You don't really want to be in one place for too long, or one situation. If something gets bored to you, you are not interested. You go to the next thing. But you go to the next thing trying to take it. Like you'll learn what you need to learn in order, and you want to work with the best of the best. You want to learn from the best of the best in order to progress yourself. And if that means that could literally mean you feel like, man, I can't be in one place to learn this. Like, I would have to travel the world. I would have to talk to the best monks and the best spiritual advisors. And I'm into like culture. If I'm into culture, then I need to be able to travel around and see and experience different cultures. All of the cultures that I possibly can. You see what I'm saying? And because of that, I gotta go experience these things. It's not enough for you just to know something. You're one of those people that can teach, motivate, encourage, give advice, whatever, from the standpoint or the viewpoint of you're someone who experienced it. The fire signs, fire in Mars loves to experience, especially Sagittarius. Sagittarius has to experience things that they know. And you find it with the Sagittarius suns where they'll know or come across a lot of different information. You know, they'll go online looking for this information, things of that nature, because it's like, okay, I want to know. That's their experience. It comes from experience, you know. But this is the thing, because even though for somebody that could get so much experience as you can also be that person that is really fixated on what you experience, and you could feel like, okay, anything outside that you don't really want to know. Sometimes you can lock yourself into that, or anything. It could be to where you put yourself in this group or this identity. Let's say you're like, okay, I want to go study Indian culture. All right. And you go study Indian culture. You feel like you become a part of that. You feel like, you know, whatever you learn, different aspects of what that is. And then you want to lock yourself into that. And then you want to kind of like go to other places that's not Indian culture affiliated. And you want to then bring them or expose them to that Indian culture, and then it really expect that, hey, I think you should be this, I think you should do this, this is the way, you know what I'm saying? So you could be one of those people that, like those preachers, this would make a good preacher or something like that, but you could push the narrative. Like you could be one of those people that says, you know what, this is the way, you know, I'm leading y'all over the bridge. But you can really be a trailblazer, a trendsetter, like leading people out of a position that they're in into another position, you know, leading people out of darkness, out of the depths, out of despair, into another picture, another place, you know what I'm saying, into hope, glory, you know, a broader vision, you know, a broader understanding of what life is, what life could be for them, you know, like, I have a dream, you know, like do you understand that this is where you're at and this is where you can be, you know, you want the best, you want to experience the quality, okay, and that's how you set your goals up. You're just like, man, you go big or you go home. So everything you can do in excess. Be very excessive and be very into, like, okay, man, you want to eat, you gonna eat. You want to eat the finest things. You want to eat the finest things. You want to have money. You want to have what money. You know what I'm saying? You want to spend the money on what you. It's like, why sit there and wait? I want to spend money on what I can get, what I want. And yes, it can go from extremes. You know, between extremes, being very highly spiritual to where none of those things matter, to, man, material gain is what life is all about. And with this placement, you can get people that's like a pastor. Like, for instance, you can attract energy like pastoral energy, somebody that's kind of like an executive type, somebody that likes to find things in life and you feel like you gotta work to accommodate that. Somebody that, you know, is really experienced or demonstrative. Somebody that likes independence, that is highly sensitive. You could be sensitive about what you do, you know. And if someone makes you angry or upset, you can, like, kind of withdraw back from them, you know. But, you know, you could be involved with somebody that, like, that's in long distance. You could be, like, get into those relationships, or attracted to somebody that's kind of different, or, like I said, preachy, pastoral leader type, that's exciting, that you can learn new things from, they can show you new things. Okay, so you kind of like sophistication too in a partner. You're attracted to sophistication too, but you want your freedom at the same time. Okay, and it's not mean that you're gonna cheat per se. It means that don't try to trap you in. Okay, so remember, have your vision, leverage out your energy. It doesn't have to be full steam ahead. Remember the Taurus in the hair. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be willing to look at the details, look around you. And if things are not feeling like it's coming together as quick as you want, it's okay. You know, leverage some of that energy. And this has been Sun and Sagittarius. No, Sun and Aries, Mars and Sagittarius. I'm Butterfly to Light. Peace.